standard team fighting 5-on-5, more so probably though for anyone's legend, because this dive bomb identity is so cohesively strong, whereas IG, that is crazy. Even with the fact that Shanks doesn't have nearly as much mana to combat in a 2v2, Rookie just cannot help him out, as Hope is forced to burn his flash from Mako as he went down for the crash down. Kyle looking for the dredge line, forces Mako's own flash, but the stun puts Kyle in a weird spot, and this could be first blood going over the hands of Gala's Yunara, as Hope is able to exchange one back onto Mako. We're about a couple minutes away from Grub spawning. Both of the bot lanes have already taken to the top side of the map. Doesn't seem like either Wei or Tarzan are going to try and invest any time into looking for an early dragon. Another bot lane 2v2 all in. Mako burning down to the ignite. But Gala trying to ramp up onto Kyle. That is the Yunara damage just stacking up. Hope trying to look for the 1v2, but the barrier comes in clutch for Gala. That's the feats of warfare secured for IG, and Gala Mako are running this bot lane.
I think a lot of people might say, why didn't Hope use the barrier there? But versus a Rel, she has the shield break on her Q. Shanks coming on through. This should be a free kill. All right, he gets the shutdown onto Gala, at least makes up for some of that play.
If the Shy wants to contest, he will have to burn teleport.
The Shy does have the ultimate, so if he gets into mid lane, he can impact this fight right now. Remember, no Weaver's Wall available for Shanks.
Flandra stepping up, just making sure that Wei cannot get into the river, but he's now taking
a lot of damage.
The Shy now getting in range, and they're not able to get more grubs. Good shockwave flash from Rookie, secures the kill onto Flandra. He'll step up in the undead passive, but IG will now get a chance to secure the remaining 2 grubs.
One of the things you have to learn, Mako's going for more!
Mako sends it over the wall with the Magnet Storm. Wei comes in with the Grand Starfall, finds another one onto Hope's head, and Kyle will fall next. It's absolute disaster for anyone's legend on their way away from the Grub fight. Tarzan should survive here, but IG being able to find a huge early game win.
They get 3 grubs. Gala gets to take this mid wave, and he gets more and more fed. That shockwave from Rookie was impressive. And this all starts. Tarzan gets caught by himself. Oh no, can he find Rookie?
He's sending it for Rookie. Okay, Cyclone will at least kill him, right? He flashes over Gala's W slow, but now Tarzan has got nowhere else to go. Was it really worth it just to send it? I feel like that was overambitious. And one of the cool things that, as we go back to live, that gave IG the advantage for that dragon there.
We talked about Shanks about halfway through his Seraph's Embrace here. This could be a spot where they make the find. Kyle and Hope are on the way.
Ooh, they baited Rookie and Mako in. Being able to pin them in that tri-bush, well played. And the rest of anyone's legend have just surged on over to the top side. Flandra even TPing to make sure that that play goes well for them.
Our 2 mid laners with the tier items, they will unlock in the middle of this fight. Shanks already level 11. Rookie does not have that second point in his ultimate. And that'll mean that our mid laners are going to be very, very tanky to deal with.
I mean, Wei secures the Rift Herald. Shanks just TPs for a reposition. Here comes Flandra on the choo-choo train. The Unstoppable Onslaught does not connect. And now the Shy flashing forward. Kello, the Forge God, onto multiple members. He's stalling the backline while the rest of IG reposition here. But anyone's legend still have enough gas in the tank. You saw Hope fly right on in, assassinate Gala, and Hope still survives as he flashes backwards. Wei went for the big play, but doesn't find revenge for his fallen ADC, and the rest of anyone's legend cleaning up this fight. It's a 5-0 ace for anyone's legend.
You called out Hope. I'm calling out Shanks, man. This guy put work onto the back line.
And overall decisiveness starting to show its veterancy, and the reason why they were able to walk away with the Split 2 title.
For IG, that'll have already completed their feats of strength because of the fact that they got the first dragon. They even got the Herald there, so they had already gotten the kills, so don't care about first turret. Who needs that? We're going to be moving on to Flandra. No flash, does have his ultimate. Can Mako block? That's a yes.
Unstoppable Onslaught is blocked by Mako, as you called it. The good stun from Wei locks Flandra down even further. And they'll try to
looking for Rookie right now, mid.
Kill over to Gala. It is given. Big shutdown, but Rookie is called out. And a flash was used by the Orianna to no avail. The Orianna still falls. And anyone's legend are in position to not only take out the mid-tier 1, but also the dragon on the back half.
This is the game 1 we have seen from AL all season. They have won all of their game 1s going into the split right now. It's so impressive to see, but the problem that comes and bites AL in the back later on, it's them being able to close out series. Game 3s have been a little bit of a trouble for this team. As we take a look, Shanks is going to use his Weaver's Wall to get back in. Can he survive? He still has Flash.
Ooh, good Flash, just barely avoiding the Q stun from Mako. You saw that Shanks was trying to use the Weaver's Wall to hopefully not only get to the turret in time, but also stop the Rift Herald from making the charge. It still gets the damage down, but the tier 2 turret still remains standing. For AL, this composition is very holistic and cohesive with each other in one single direction, and that is forward. So many champions can enable Hope to easily Killer Instinct to a... Mako puts a ward down in the tri-bush just to see if there's going to be a Weaver's Wall angle. Shanks throws it out at 5,000 HP. The Shy is able to break a hole in the wall, and so...
Way's not here,
does
though.
Come down, but Flandra, he interrupts Way's Grand Starfall. He's not going to get a chance to get into the pit. It's secured by Tarzan, and Flandra has done his job of keeping Way and Rookie at bay on the left side flank, but now Anyone's Legend have to turn around and turn this fight around, or Anyone's Legend are going to have to be retreating because their tank is just about to die.
They're
Tarzan
looking for it.
Anyone's Legend got to bail. They just lost their 2 frontline members, both Tarzan and Flandra biting the dust.
Oh, look at Rookie, look at Rookie.
Using the stasis at the perfect moment, avoiding the seismic shove. Shockwave connects right onto Kyle, and Shanks and Hope is the last member standing. Killer Instinct.
Oh!
A kill for Gala. Penta for Gala.
And it's on the new Yunara. Pentakill coming in for Gala. Stone-faced as ever. IG are going to look to make good off of that play. They lost the Otacon, so a lot of gold and experience going over to AL, but they could not fight back on the end of that trade. A turret goes down for IG, and another one expected here in bottom lane.
Quite honest, it was really Anyone's Legend just kind of spoon-feeding themselves into IG's mouths one after another. The indecisiveness now might plague Flandra as he's caught out on the side lane, has no flash, and yeah, this is another easy pick for IG to make.
This is what we've seen consistently from them, trying to make picks on the side lanes to open up the other side of the map. Gala's going to take this wave immediately, Way and make experience right now.
Yeah.
That is a massive win for IG and keeping them in this game. They're just going to trade the Dragon. They know this does not matter. Let's take turrets. Let's get Gala into an amazing spot, way further ahead than this Kaisa, and absolutely leave no avenue for AL to maybe even wiggle back into this game.
And they spotted Tarzan looking for a flank around in the red quadrant jungle, and Rookie, when hunting, is able to at least scout out Tarzan, and now this monkey is all by himself. Tries to throw out the Cyclone. Hope is going to send the dive bomb right after Gala, but the Shockwave will burst Hope out of the game and put in the death realm for 40 more seconds, as the rest of this fight should surely go IG's way. There's no real damage left. Shanks is deleted, and the rest of Anyone's Legend is just falling and completely collapsing.
That's the Dragon, and that'll probably be the Baron as well. Gala does way too much damage. 12 and 2, almost 4 items. He's going to have a GA on 4. An impressive game for IG, and one that, honestly, Rafa, I think comes from a team that he was kind of one of the dead weights, if we're being honest.
Yeah, Gala aligned with, hang on, Tarzan might be in trouble here.
Oh man, just get the Baron, bro. Just
what is going on?
I don't know. AL look tired. They look confused, and we've been giving them so much credit. They'll make it to playoffs. They'll look good later on. They just have played a lot of games between Split 2 and MSI and coming back home to the LPL. But at this point, they might have to make a play-in series.
Okay, well, Kyle does have Smite. It's a 600 Smite versus a 1200 from Way, and he's Pantheon, so he should have an easier time to secure this, but there's a lot of damage coming out from Flandra.
He's out of range.
Hope and Shanks Shockwave, he's in range! Shanks! It was 6 HP! And he gets the last hit on the Baron! And all AL have to do is just retreat, but Hope wants to continue fighting with Killer Instinct, finds the kill on Mako, but now Hope has nowhere else to go. He's forced to flash over the wall, but Rookie will look to follow, but the Blast Cone! Being able to barely recall. This game has been definitely a game of all time in LPL, and it's one of those bangers. Yeah. As Way sends it with a Grand Starfall, instantly gets cycloned and knocked up. Way might be in trouble. The seismic shove, turret falls, Way falls. Anyone's Legend now find themselves 5-4 on the map.
Okay.
IG say, screw the Dragon. We're gonna try and use this wave pressure and just push all the way into your base.
Okay, here we go. IG have a little bit more. Those 2 Grubs putting in overtime. Another situation where I think IG are playing this part of the map fine. They recognize that there's no point of a soul. There's no threat of that potentially happening for at least the next 10 minutes. So let's take more structures that'll open up the inhibitor. There's a Baron spawning in a minute and a half. IG can litter this dragon, or litter this side of the jungle.
5,000 HP. Tarzan walks up. Still could be in range. IG have to decide. Ooh, the flash from Kyle does not land the dredge line on the Gala. He just sidesteps it. 4,000 HP now on the Baron. Call the Forge God coming out from the side.
Mako's behind.
For the left side, Mako with a beautiful flank. Tarzan has ascended onto the back line. Break up the fight. Hope sends him for the killer instinct, but Rookie saw some time with the stasis. Wei tries to single out Tarzan. Rookie forced to flash. He still falls anyway, but Hope is now compromised. He's under fire.
Look at Gala.
It's a triple kill for Hope, but now the Yunara gets to thrive and survive through it all. Anyone's legend. All depending on Shanks and Flandre to carry out this fight, but the Shy on this
one
is
more.
about to ram his head straight through Shanks' face. And Flandre falls next. IG prevail with another ace.
I don't think IG can end the game on this push. It's 30 seconds before the next member. They have 2 Grubs and a minion wave. Inhibitor will not respawn for another 2 minutes. I think this is dangerous. Gala has, he has the Guardian Angel. Are they going to go for it?
13 seconds on Kyle. 14 seconds on Hope. It might be enough time. Gala has a GA.
Oh,
They're
no.
putting their hope into it. I think it's going to be enough, Dimitri. It's 6 seconds on Hope, but it's not going to be enough time. Gala and the Shy should be able to close out game 1 for IG, and anyone's legend will fall.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.